Vlad III, known as Vlad the Impaler, was born in 1431. He was born in the Transylvanian town of Sighisoara. His father, Vlad II Dracula, was a member of the Order of the Dragon. This was a chivalric order dedicated to fighting the Ottoman Empire. Vlad's early life was tumultuous. Wallachia, his homeland, was a buffer state between the powerful kingdoms of Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. He and his younger brother Radu were sent to the Ottoman court as children. This was a common practice at the time. It was a way to ensure the loyalty of vassal rulers. Vlad's time as a hostage had a profound impact on him. He witnessed the Ottomans' brutality firsthand. He also learned their customs and military tactics. This experience would shape his future actions as ruler of Wallachia. Despite his harsh upbringing, Vlad was intelligent and ambitious. He yearned to reclaim his birthright and rule Wallachia independently. His path to power, however, would be paved with blood and terror. Vlad's path to becoming ruler of Wallachia was marked by instability and conflict. He ascended to the throne in 1448, after his father and older brother were assassinated. However, his reign was short-lived. He was quickly deposed by rival factions supported by the Hungarian regent, John Hunyadi. Undeterred, Vlad spent the next several years gathering support. He sought alliances with various factions. He also built up his own military strength. He was determined to reclaim his throne and rule Wallachia on his own terms. In 1456, Vlad launched a successful campaign to retake Wallachia. He defeated his rivals and seized control of the principality. This time he was determined to hold on to power and resist outside interference from both Hungary and the Ottomans. Vlad's return to power marked the beginning of his reign of terror. He was determined to consolidate his authority. He would use any means necessary to eliminate his enemies, both real and perceived. Vlad III, once back in power, instituted a regime of fear and control. He was ruthless in dealing with his enemies, both internal and external. He used extreme methods to punish his opponents. His preferred method became known as impalement. Impalement was a gruesome form of execution. A sharpened wooden stake was driven through the victim's body. The stake was then raised upright. The victim was left to die a slow and agonizing death. This method was not only used on individuals, but also on large groups of people. Entire villages suspected of disloyalty were decimated. Vlad's brutality served a dual purpose. It instilled terror in his subjects. It also discouraged his enemies. His reputation for cruelty spread throughout the region. His enemies thought twice before challenging his authority. Section 4. The Dracula connection from history to horror legend. The name Vlad the Impaler evokes images of horror and cruelty. His historical figure is intertwined with the fictional character Dracula. Bram Stoker, the author of the famous vampire novel, drew inspiration from Vlad's life and reputation. Stoker likely came across the name Dracula while researching Romanian folklore. He was struck by the historical accounts of Vlad's brutality. These accounts painted a picture of a ruthless and bloodthirsty tyrant. While there is no evidence that Vlad the Impaler was a vampire, the association stuck. Stoker borrowed elements of Vlad's life. He used them to create the character of Count Dracula. This included his birthplace in Transylvania and his noble title. The legend of Dracula, inspired by Vlad the Impaler, has captured the imagination of generations. It continues to be a popular subject in literature, film, and television. Section 5. Beyond impalement, Vlad's lesser-known facets. While Vlad the Impaler is infamous for his cruelty, there are other aspects to his reign. He was a skilled military strategist. He successfully defended Wallachia against Ottoman incursions. He even managed to drive the Ottomans back across the Danube River. Vlad was also a shrewd diplomat. He played various powers against each other. He maintained Wallachia's independence. He did this despite constant pressure from Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. Furthermore, Vlad was known for his efforts to uphold justice within his realm. He was ruthless in punishing criminals. He also implemented measures to help the poor and protect the church. Section 6. Legacy of the Impaler. Vlad's impact on history. Vlad the Impaler's reign was short but impactful. He left a lasting mark on Wallachia and beyond. His brutal methods cemented his reputation as a cruel tyrant. However, he is also remembered by some as a national hero. He defended his country from foreign invaders. Vlad's cruelty had unintended consequences. It contributed to the growing myth surrounding his name. This, in turn, inspired the character of Dracula. His name became synonymous with vampires and horror. Despite his controversial methods, Vlad the Impaler is a significant figure in Romanian history. He is a reminder of the turbulent times in which he lived. He also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power. Section 7. Eternal Intrigue, the enduring fascination with Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler continues to fascinate people centuries after his death. His story is a blend of history and legend. It is filled with violence, intrigue, and a touch of the supernatural. His ruthless methods, while abhorrent, hold a strange allure. They speak to the darker aspects of human nature. His ability to instill fear and command loyalty through terror is both terrifying and intriguing. The connection to Dracula adds another layer to his enduring appeal. The vampire myth, with its themes of immortality and the supernatural, has captivated audiences for centuries. Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure and the inspiration for Dracula, remains an enigma. He is a figure of both revulsion and fascination. His story serves as a reminder of the power of history, myth, and the enduring human fascination with the macabre.